Inside the game returns to ET with Helix versus one4one. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's get it on. Helix now starting off on the Axis side with Riddler second, Raptor, ASD, Chris, and Raz over on the one4one side. Lost game sense, which is always fun. Over on the one4one side, we have got... I don't know how else those game sounds. Pro. Truly pro. Where the hell did the game sound go? I couldn't shut them up earlier. Anyway, rifle coming down from Slaz. Let's try S_ restart. Oh, you can't do S_ restart. I suppose you could do something like that. Well, that is a little bitch. We had it going fine earlier, and I went to that song, and it just didn't like that song. I'm guessing that is it. As one4one push forward, Psych and Squiz making their way down. Raz with the rifle is holding off. They down their former teammate. The Allies have capped that flag. Mystic on the respawn. Really going to try and grab that back. Mystic and Crows combined. Dynamite going to go down. No, it's not. Psych is just holding off. They haven't gone for give on second, but in the upper balconies, we have Chris just lying down. And with that in mind, let's go for a, well, I don't know what I can do to get the sound back. But, we go for a vid restart that goes full screen. Hallelujah. And it didn't bring us back the sound. So, if anyone could tell me quite what I did to get rid of the sound, I'd be most appreciative. Oh, maybe I switched to microphone. That could be what I normally do. No, mic. Stereo mix. I need those damn game sounds. But, I'm sure we'll get over it. Anyway, Riddler going forward, really going to connect, gonna go for the command post, no, just going to put the pliers to it and hold off for another 30 seconds. He's got Mystic above him. Nicely done, though, by Riddler. He got the command post up. Oh, he's going to finish it off as well. It was Raz that went down above him. Riddler just going to lie and wait. Squiz is there. Mystic just tapping out in front of his medic there, Squiz. And we look to try and get some volume going again. I have no idea what the hell I did to my volume. If anyone knows, I'd be quite appreciative. Try S_ restart. There we go. Let's try that. That might help. Thank you, Jack. We have got a pause in the match as well, so completely lost sound. Again. Oh wait, we're paused, so I don't know whether we lost sound, which is just great. Bugger! How did that happen? Someone broke it. I actually remember a comment on XII recently. TosspoT touch, TosspoT break. I believe that. And I'm going to quit out of ET, and then I'm going to come back more powerful than ever. Yes. We're going to come back and try and fix this properly. See, again, no sound there. And nicely done. You know, pretty smooth here. First game back for some time, and I managed to break it. You know, without even trying. I just cut to a song and I break it. I think that takes some doing, guys. A lot of you may wonder how I am able to do this without even trying, but I do have the ability to break many things often. It's a God-given gift, and one day I'll master it. The access team is spec lock. Let's see, can I get a Shoutcast status, please? I cannot get this sound back. Yeah, S_ stop. What does that do? Well, that doesn't help me. S_ stop just is going to kill it, surely. S_ stop.
Hi.
Let's try that one again.
Hello.
I broke it. We'll be right back here and Inside the Game while this truly professional approach to breaking things continues. As we play you another song. This is some Muse and Showbiz on ITG. Wait, I don't get sound out of that now as well. I broke everything! What have I done? I don't know, but I broke it. I didn't mute anything. I broke something. My sound card is completely gone now. Let's try muting that. That doesn't do anything? Nope. Totally screwed. I can't play any music. What the hell did I do? I'm guessing you're still getting microphone because people keep replying to me. So, something works. But it's only... I know what I did. Let's go for... No, that one fixed it. Well, I give up. Anyway, match resuming in 5 seconds here. 3, 2, 1. Helix pushing forward. We have ASD, Raptor, and Chris going to make their way forward towards the generate, towards the bunker controls. They hold off. They send 3 around. No allies in sight just yet. There is Gambit. Where's Gambit, you ask? He's just above that bunker to the left-hand side. We'll go for a restart at the map interval, hopefully. And Gambit pushing through. Squid's going to go for a quick revive. Nicely done. 2 medics now. Just a bit of a pain in the left-hand side of this Helix defense. Rifle nade dropped into those tunnels. Gambit and Squiz lying on. There's Gambit down again. 5 Riddler's grenade. SD and Chris are just got. Sorry, ASD and Chris just holding off on the right-hand side. Rifle nade dropped in from Slaz. Dropped in Riddler and forward they push. There is Raz and Raptor coming through. Helix picking up the loose frank there. Slaz is the last man up and he self-kills. And there is no way back. Then gonna remount this attack after spawning up the command post. The 4 of them gonna go drop down low, edge their way through. So this is only a 4-pronged attack here from the 141 side. Psych is gonna lead it. In fact, it's gonna be Slash with the rifle nade. They edge forward. They're right on top of the bunker controls. 11 minutes and 48 seconds on the clock. We'll give you a full ETDV sync up in a second. Riddler coming in with 2 grenade frags there as they edge through. I'm wondering what the hell's going on with that. Let's stop that right there. As they edge through towards the bunker controls, but still held off as they push forward. Cross and Psych relentless in their pressure. Psych going forward on his own though. Cross was meting himself up, and Psych down and out for the count, pushing through. Cross is going to make his way through. Mystic is there as well. The 2 of them edge towards the bunker controls, but Helix are aware the same old push is going on and on and on. In towards bunker controls. Mystic down at the very top of those bunker controls by Riddler's K43, but here comes 3 more 141 players. All the medics cross pushing forward if they can get their revives. No, 4 self-kills going in. They were not interested in a revive relay race to that bunker control. They just wanted to hold on there, and it was not to be, as we're still at a nothing situation. We can't hear you, by the way. Herbal just decided to like you. You can hear me. I can see the bars going up. 141 pushing through. They have slams going through. Crosses there, holding off. 141 still pushing through from that side entrance. Bunker controls under siege here from the 141 side, but so far no good. Cross and Sight pushing back forward once again. They have 1 coming in from the right hand side of the Squiz, but he checks again, dealing with it. Cross down, out, give. Revive coming in as well. Slaz also down and out for the count. No, Slaz still going. Rifle nade is down on that bottom level. He will take out Second, but Second has been picked up, and Helix live to fight another day for another 141 onslaught to come on through here. It's going to be Mystic pushed up, Squiz down, Mystic down. Both quickly give. No, Mystic has not been given. Sight came forward for the revive. There was Raptor knife in the back of the head, and they push on through. It's Chris, and it is ASD holding off to the top level here. The 3 of them have that top level of bunker controls locked down. If you're not on ETTV, www.gamestv.org or #gamestv.org on QuakeNet will get you ETTV IP. Will give you a sync up. 9 minutes and 43, 42, 41, 40. Squiz down and out for the count. Rifle nade K43 combo coming in, and 141 regroup. Credit to 141 there. They have always tried to attack as a unit, but they have always pushed in from this left-hand entrance, funneling through from the command post, and that has just proved a touch repetitive. You know, goes on and on like a broken record. And here is Psych and Gambit about to try that once again. 141 going to try a 2-pronged attack here. Squiz coming in with a TK revive on his teammate. They're going to push in from right and from left. Helix down on the numbers here as well. It's all on Riddler, Chris, and ASD lining up. Slaz and Cross from the left. Here comes Gambit from the right, pushing through. Gambit will claim 1, make it 2. May moving on through with a revive on Sight. He's finally going to get picked up there, but Second going on through. Gambit down and out for the count. Sight causing non problems. Dynamite yellow down in the gun control. Not going to happen. Bunker controls, and Slaz comes in with a vital frag. Luger frag, in fact, from Raz. Double Luger frag. Slaz and Mystic both out. Gambit grenade, double team in on Raptor and ASD. Second is out for the count. Squiz coming through, and now 141 have a hole, and they want to plug it with some dynamite right on the top of those bunker controls. No can do, says Helix, and they're back in position. They have the 5 players up here. Helix not ready to say die. They know that their legacy, their EuroCup legacy is at stake here. Mystic pushing forward. Reviving from Gambit. Nicely done. Good medicing from the one4one side as they push through. Helix constantly down to the Lugas though. And there is Chris. He's going to launch himself down to the Monk Controls, just running away for dear life. Cut down in the back by Mystic's ACP-19. Dynamite yellow. Mystic in on it. Coming from behind. Raptor 1. He's down. Raptor's been picked up. Gambit's going to go for the revive. Revive coming in from the Helix side. Dynamite is going to get armed. 30 seconds on it. And Gambit is going to finish off the job with a knife. Squiz double Thompson frag. They finish off those remaining Helix players. They're now going to try and get the spawn camp on. The Dynamite is down. 7 minutes and 40 to go. 19 seconds on top of that Dynamite. It could all be curtains for this Helix defense, but we shall see. Raz coming in with the MP40 frag. There's one. Engineer down. Give. Beautiful stuff from Raz. One. Second coming in with another. Raz finishing up with the Luger frag. Riddler's going to push forward. The clock is ticking and that Dynamite will blow any second now. And Helix have been breached with a time set of 7 minutes and 43. I would love to cut to a song like it, but I can't. And why can't I? Because for some reason I've broken everything on my sound card. I cannot do anything other than talk, and talk, and talk, and talk, and talk. So I don't know why that is. But I've not muted anything. I could mute all and then unmute all, but that would do me no good. And I don't want to break what I've got left, because in a minute, it's all going to go to pot. So, with 6 players left to ready up, when we change maps, we are going to switch. We're going to go for a reboot and look at that fixes it. Because if it doesn't, it'll probably break everything. So, you know, it's pretty much a win-lose situation. Either I lose everything, or I get sound back, game sounds, music, you know, and you don't want to listen to me. You just want the music and the game sounds, and then you know that he's being played. So, we are waiting on this game getting underway. Here we have it. We are 15 seconds away. Braundorf can be done in a flash. It's got that bass-like adrenaline rush with the Dynamite. So, our Helix going to be able to come back. 7 minutes is plenty of time. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Helix going to push on forward as they edge through. It is Psych to lead that charge for one4one. They're going to hold on. Support fire tossed down. Grenades through as well through those corridors. 8 checks lining up on this first stage. There is ASD and Chris about to funnel down the left corridors. They edge through, trying to make their way towards that balcony. Cross going to run in. Jihad, he screams and claims the grenade frag. Mystic pushing forward. MP40 frag. Self-kills him from the one4one side. A big self-kill. Slash coming in with a rifle nade though for one4one. Dropping 2 Helix players there. Oh, Squiz picked apart by Cross's grenade. And then he's been given as well. Nothing pushing down the left corridor. It is going to be a full Helix push with Riddler and Raptor edging their way through. Psych is going to go up to the balconies. Gambit is about to proceed, as is Mystic. Mystic backs away. Psych in with the MP40 frag. Drop in Raptor. 6:55 on the clock here. Riddler trying to make his way through the top level. Cannot. And now Mystic is going to lock that area down. Mystic right now. Mortar round dropped in by Raz and his former teammate says another one coming in. Frag back. And now the revives coming in from the one4one side. They cower around the flag like a mother to a wounded child. And now they're going to push through. Raptor with a Thompson frag. one4one under pressure for Helix yet to really make a concise push towards this flag. one4one have held on. They're pushing again though. Here comes Helix. There is second. Make it 1. Raz in with 2. Oh, Axis respawn right on second. He's still going to push for the flag. The self-kill comes in. Not going to happen. Raz, Riddler both hitting the deck. Gambit has connected. And now we have got Helix again having to try and get that flag. They will push on through. one4one starting to lose a little bit of positioning here. They're playing a little bit everywhere. And that has worked for one4one so many times in the past that perhaps everywhere is fine. Allies pushing forward. They will cap that flag. They will go for the self-kill. And they will lose it. Where's Gambit? There's Gambit right at the flag. Reclaiming it for the one4one side. And now Helix cannot get through. And this is valuable seconds that is being wasted away here as one4one hold off. Now, Helix going to push through. We have second making his way through. Covered ops in towards the flag. Self-kill comes in from him as he was about to be charged down by Mystic and Gambit combination. And Mystic now pushing through with the give on ASD. But here comes the cavalry. Second pushing down that main route. It's going to be Gambit coming in. Mystic self-kill. Reinforcements coming in for the one4one side. Self-kill coming in. And it will be Gambit forward again. Cross there. Panther Faust coming in from Riddler. It's just the one man. The revive body blocks the 2-man. And grenades tossed forward. Helix have Chris in position. They have Mystic in one4one had Mystic in trouble, but the Axis respawn is imminent, one would suggest. And now Mystic went in on the MP40 frag, dropping Raz. He'll hold back to the flag. Allied side with Crescent to flag. He's got it. Grenade frag dropping one. Self-kills in from Helix. And finally, with 4 minutes and 55 seconds to go, they have that dynamite down on the main gate, and they can proceed to the next level. But it is costing them. It is a long 2 minutes for them to get that. That is a long time to get that flag. But yeah, Handy F1 wants me to sing rather than play music. I'm not going to do that somehow. Here they go. They charge on forward. Helix have ASD in position. They're going to lead this charge, Helix, with Gambit in Cobalt Ops uniform. Squiz double grenade, though. That's all they need. He's going to push for this hand trick. He pushes in on second. Second going to drop down to the bottom level. And now it is second in position. Raz against his former 141 teammates here. Downing through. Self-kills coming in from the Helix side. They need that command post up. Well, they've got it just yet. And it is a question of how relentless can you be? Will one4one have 1 or 2 allied players just in at the bunker controls? It was not an engineer, but it is a question of assault, assault, assault. Keep going, keep fighting, never say die, keep moving. Helix are in that position where they have to just charge. Squiz, double grenade, jihadi screen, pushing forward with the MP40, making 3 for the Welshman, cut down in the back by Redless rifle nade. Mystic gonna push forward and charge down Redless, claims the frag, but Squiz with the hat trick, brilliantly executed there, and with 3 minutes and 42 seconds, we count down the time. But remember, it takes just 6 seconds for dynamite to go from pocket to yellow to red, and that is all that Helix needs. 6 seconds out of 3 minutes exactly. It can be done. It can be done, and we'll see whether Helix can do that. Oh, rifle nade from Slaz. one4one are just piling on the pain right now. They cannot let this Helix side attack. We'll give you the ETV sync up any moment now, as we have second making his way up through the spawn. He's going to try and double his way back. Challenge down one in the back. Not going to happen. Your ETV sync up is this. 3 minutes and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exactly 3 minutes left on the clock for this one4one side to hold on for. Helix, though, still going, still pushing. Riddler is there, going to charge on through. It's second that is in position as well. one4one right now looking confident. They're breaking it up. They're holding off. Cycling Cross will get the revive. No, they're going to be battled up by ASD and second. Psych still going. Psych powering through ASD. And another one. Mystic coming in there with second to steal that frag from him. But the bunker controls are clear. Cross will finish up that one on Raptor, and they will not let anyone through. Helix are still unable to break this one4one side. It's this little maneuver that we're seeing from Slaz right here. Rifle nade forward, self-kill, grenade forward. It's just holding them off, and if he connects, it's 2 down. There's another grenade frag, and they're just breaking them up one by one, and Helix are allowing this to happen. Raz and Squirrel right behind him, nicely done. Helix have themselves 2 frags, and that's 2 down for a long period. Double grenade from Psych, and that's what we're talking about. They're just breaking up the assault. They can get nowhere. Psych pushing forward. Raz is going to down his former teammate. The hole is here. one4one. Danger, Will Robinson. They're in position. Cross is there. No. Psych. Gambit still in position. They're going to try and make their way through. Raz cut down. ASD in with a revive. Raptor going to funnel on through towards these bunker controls. Helix could do it. Is their EuroCup legacy still going to continue? Grenade drop down. Raptor in the arm. He's got no HP. 30 down. It is in. Dynamite in position. Grenade dropped in. Slash with the rifle. 1 minute 37 seconds. Ticking away. Chris guards that dynamite with his life. Helix have Raz there as well. And they have ASD. They have 3 players. GG called. And that is one4one down. 1 map to Helix. They will not be beaten, this Helix side. They will not give up without a fight. They will not surrender. Their European oldest clan, most competing title. And now we have ourselves a EuroCup Group B scenario, ladies and gentlemen. Let's look at the frags. It's like 9 for 27 looking at damage, given that he did deliver the same as teammates Cross and Gambit, so he can be forgiven right there. Helix, though, again, the total damage given, there's only 200 in it separating those 2 teams. And, sorry, 2,000. Okay, that's a little bit different. We're going to move quickly to SW Gold Rush. And this is the point where I'd love to go for a restart right now, but look, one4one's already readied up. So the danger is here. I'd love to be able to play you some songs right now, play an ad break, play some sponsors, do that sort of stuff, but the danger is that I might never come back. I break this computer so often. I was talking with Main and IRC earlier, and we were just running those no-name script PC stats. Your PC has crashed 535 times on an average of once a day. Once a day, that's not too good. I would expect to be able to turn it on, turn it off, and it not break. But apparently that is not an option. But failure is not an option for this 141 side right now. They know if they lose this match, 141 are going out of EuroCup. Their victory over UQ, instantly forgotten. Their success in Summer Cup, forgotten. Who cares? That was then. This is now. The time is now for them to raise their game, raise their aim, play it like they have done for the whole of this EuroCup. Oh, there goes my mouse. Now, you might also notice that I am tapping away on my keyboard, and you can't hear it. Well, at least I'm hoping you can't hear it. I have this super duper Everglide keyboard here that is just so silent that you cannot hear it. I love it. Anyway, let's give you some shoutouts. We have a lot of shoutouts to do. First to TosspoT and himself and his friend Simtex and Cobra. Then to Idle Tekla. Then to Matt. To Chimmer as well. And to everyone else that I've forgotten. D, Handy, Hensu as well. So, check the cables. The cables are plugged in. You know, it's two cables. I can see where they're going in. There's a... I don't know why it's down, down, but I can see the bars going up and down, and I know that people can still hear me, so I'm a little bit, don't want to, if it's not completely broken, then don't try and fix it. That's the mentality I'm going for here. So, if I reboot, it may never come back. That has happened to me before. Many times. I have this beautiful computer right here. It's a stunning shuttle. I love the shuttles. And, I can take it from university to home to back to whatever. But I can't do anything about it if I keep breaking it. And unfortunately, most of it is my fault. And that's the sad truth. I have a nice little AMD 4000, a 6800 GT, and I keep breaking the damn thing. This thing can run Quake 4 as well as you want it to, but it's not going to if I keep breaking it. I cry. My shuttle's name is Bob, and Bob doesn't like me, and I don't know what to do. Well, I do know what to do. Shout going to Jono and Boo as we wait to get this one on to go. How's the sound card? Is it plugged in? I'm not an idiot. I might have, logged into a BNC that then took over half the ET channels on QuakeNet, but I'm not an idiot. Anyway, we're going to move on to SW Gold Rush. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is a game on our hands. I really love to be playing Club to Death. If you know the song, Club to Death by Rob Dugan, pretend that you're listening to that as I'm going through this, because it would really build the tension right now. Anyway, 141 versus Helix. 141 are 2-0 down. Helix took Braundorf. Game on. The situation is this. Helix must win this match. No doubt about it. They lose, they are out. Goodbye. But 141 know that they could take 4-2. They could lose 4-2, and we go into triple match, a three-way tie. 141, UQ, and Helix would all be tied. And this is very much on the cards right now. Who knows what happens on SW Gold Rush? Because that could go either way. But, either way, Helix have given themselves a chance. If I load X-Fire, I see, everyone thinking that Helix are going to lose this game. Well, I'm sorry. They're not. They're in this game. They're here for a reason. They will fight to the death. 141 can still take this 142, don't get me wrong, but that Braundorf showing was something special. Helix kept going against the grenades, the rifle nades, the jumping out of corners, that in-your-face type tactic, and Helix were able to defeat it, and I think they might have the better of this 141 side. But SW Gold Rush is a different map, and here we go. 3, 2, Helix win this map. It is all over, ladies and gentlemen. Helix will go through as group winners, perhaps. I don't know. They push a grenade forward. It's going to be Mystic to back away from that. Helix piling into that front through that front entrance. Support by going for Raptor. Team kill and his opponent down. Raptor down and out for the count. 141 dealing with that trouble quite nicely as 6 lemmings went in and 6 lemmings went out. To hell. And now we see smoke grenades down in that front entrance. 141, not quite sure where the next assault is going to come from, this Helix side. Chris dies with his own grenade, so he's going to be of absolutely no help to this assault. Let's give you the rosters and an ETTV sync-up. 141 lining up with Slaz, Mystic, Psych, Cross, Gambit, and Squiz. Helix with second, Chris, Raptor, Raz, Riddler, and AE has joined us. Riddler coming in rapidly. Again, this 1-for-1 in-your-face style of play is coming through, and Helix are going to have to deal with it. It can be very difficult in SW Gold Rush, more so than Brawl Talk. More so. And over, let's give you that ATTV sync-up. In fact, right now, the time is 13 minutes and 49, 48, 47, 46, and 45. You're with Inside the Game, powered by Speakeasy.net, and Game Demons will be live from the CPL and CIG in Dallas and in China at the very same time, providing two different video streams of Counter-Strike 1.6, Warcraft 3, Quake 4, you name it, you got it. But right now, it's enemy territory, baby. You look at that topic in Hash Radio ITG, it is screw the other games. ET is back. And now Helix just getting massacred as they try to go through that front entrance. But here we go, through to the side. Helix have 4 players in. It's going to be Mystic to try and challenge him down. Make it 1, make it 2, make it 3 from Mystic. Beautiful stuff coming in from the right-hand side. They didn't know what hit him. But now, look at Raz just bypassing his former teammates through the front entrance. Mystic was running out the front entrance. He did not know where Raz was going from. Raz on, off. Jerry Halliwell dance video. Do it left, do it right. On that tank. Get down and boogie. They get that tank away, and 1-for-1 will consider themselves cheated out of that front stage, that they allowed their former teammate Raz just to bypass them, as if they were mere spectators on a server that they did not belong. Grenades down towards that tank barrier where Slaz is desperately trying to build it, and he does. And now they have another obstacle, another 30 seconds on the clock, another problem. And that is the big problem, that Helix do not have time. Helix want to be aggressive. They want to get this dynamite down. They are going to get that dynamite down. Dynamite planted right on 12 minutes and 20 seconds as 1-for-1 Squiz and Mystic combined, picking up second there. Just defend the dynamite, Helix. Just take this slowly. There is a defuse coming in from Slaz. Here come the allied players, though, making their way down the hill. Grenade and Thompson Frag finishing the job. Dynamite was about half built, half defused there, I would suggest. Is there to be a second engineer for the Axis team? I wouldn't suggest there would be. And how is that command post doing? Command post being built by Mystic. Mystic has got that. He may be changing class, so he might push forward for the defuse. He's on 50 HP exactly. Grenades drop down. Second is just, playing bouncy there in the bouncy castle with Mystic's grenades being tossed down. Slaz and Mystic, double engineer combination, are pushing through. The grenades just launch towards that tank, which is now bypassing underneath the balcony as Chris is forced off forcibly by those grenades. Double self-kill coming in. Squiz and Mystic are there. Support fire down on the bridge. 1-for-1 rally through underneath the bridge. Will support fire take out their own team there? No, it won't. Yes, it will. Cross takes down Squiz. Nicely done there as we spy the allied side capping that command post, or destroying that command post at least. And it's back up from AA. And Helix are pushing. Helix are rallying. Helix are coming of the time when they need to be pushing this. Helix are fighting. Helix have one foot in the next stage of EuroCup 12. Who would have thought it? In a group with 1-for-1 Summer Cup winners and UQ EuroCup silver medalists. Who would have thought it? However, the potential is here for UQ versus Idol, ladies and gentlemen. That is a mouth-watering potential. Slightly different rosters to what we saw in the epic final of last season, but here come the 5 Helix players charging into the bank. Mystic and Squirrel combined. Make it 1, 2, 3. Going forward. Squiz down to just a Luger. He's pushing forward. He's already down 3. He's just denied by Raptor with literally 10 HP left. The dead allied bodies cover that gold entrance, and now it will be Raptor just to hold off. Psych knows he has nothing left in the bank. He knows that there is no HP on Raptor. He has the gold. He sits. He waits. Mystic's artillery Spike buys him. Turns. Shoots. Gold return. 10 minutes and 10 seconds on the board. And now Helix trying to push forward again, but Raz just annihilated. That was rape. That was massacre. That was genocide. 3 players on 1. He didn't stand a chance. He was not coming out of there alive. Riddler pushing forward. Push on through. Crosses the man holding onto spawn. Gambit is holding onto the second spawn exit, looking further across. Slaz down and out. Easy engineer. Psych is a medic up at the old MG position, holding on there. And it looks like we're going to see a very box standard SW Gold Rush scenario here, but second and Chris not for box standard, but only for frags, picking up 3 frags between them, and now they push on forward with 9 minutes and 27 seconds to go. The gold is in Chris's firm hand. He clenches them, he pushes it forward, out underneath the old MG position. 2 landmines in front of him, taking damage as well. Boom! Out he goes. Last landmine will damage him. And second, gonna get dropped in the back by Gambit. It's Thompson. That gold is gonna get returned once again by the XII side. Never say die. 1-for-1. And now it will be AE with 1 frag, 2 frag. Raz coming in with another 2 Thompson frags. They push forward, they go for the gold, and AE will collect. 9 minutes on the clock. Now it is time for Helix to stand and deliver Adamant style as they push through. Underneath the arch they go. Oh, he looks like a bush, they think. Yes, he is. He's just hiding up. The Gambit behind him. They surround him in a game, and he's just going to get massacred. Once they get that gold, they're unable to back it up. They have no support. The players are on their own, and that is the problem, that they can get through it. They can get through it some of the way, but they just can't make it all the way. And that's the big problem. Helix need to be able to back it up. Just one additional player and they can pull that gold out. But not to be just yet, and as that happens, it's time on the board for 141. Chris and second, making their way through. Dropping 1, dropping 2. And now it's going to be Mystic down. Raptor comes in with a double Thompson frag. Riddler with a grenade is in as well. AE has made his way through. He's in the second spawn exit. It's clear. Helix may have themselves a chance here. They need to be careful. They need to be picking up these revives. They're not going to get them. And there's just 2 left up. It is Raz and Riddler in position. Rifleman going to come down towards the spawn. He will connect with 1. Second on the ACP drops 1. Truck barrier 1 has been destroyed. The gold has been collected by second. Challenge down in the back. Where's Gambit, you ask? There he was. Right in the bank. Coming in the nick of time. Then it is going to be Chris. Clever use there. He knew that Cross was down, but he wanted to take the MP40 and knew he had to go for that give. Otherwise, the comment will be called. Psych going to get challenged down by Chris. Fully loaded with the MP40 now. And 3 of them will make the push to the goal with 7 minutes and 30 seconds to go. Now is the time. Get that forward. They're all going to push forward to. Oh, grenade coming in from Raz. Slaz is trying to make that barrier back up, but Raz is going to challenge him down. The call has been given. Slaz has no HP. The gold has been collected. Red Cross is going to cover him. Slaz is in trouble here. He has next to nothing. His charge bar has run out. The barrier is almost built, but Raptor doesn't know he's there. Slaz in the back with the MP40 dropping it. Allied side collect that gold bar. Now they're going to push forward. Slaz is going to finish the construction of the tank barrier. Another 30 seconds on the clock, whether you like it or not, Helix. AE has the gold in hand. Raz is backing him up. Second is going to follow him through as they go out underneath the new exit of that bank courtyard. Slaz, though, pushing forward, is in a dangerous position as we spy AE and second combining. Helix have not done this yet. Fire effect will stop them. Will get in their way. They'll push it forward, straight over the middle. They have to. Where's Slaz? No, who cares where Gambit is? Slaz is in position, perhaps. Slaz is forward. There is Squid. Squid's not giving up without a fight. AE going to combine on him. There it is. The gold is going to go back into the back of that truck. And now the Dynamite is in position as well. Allied team are escaping, but that doesn't look like any fast escape to me. Support fire coming in from Raptor, dropping 2 teammates and Slaz. Finally, Slaz is down. But the gold in the back of that truck. The Dynamite is down. This is not going to be a fast time, and it looks like it might be. 6 minutes and 13 seconds on the clock. Dynamite is being defused right now by Slaz. Grenade bounces off the top of it. Oh, connects with the ACP frag to the face. And now the Dynamite will blow. If they can get the revive. Boom! Double Dynamite frag from Riddler. 1 allied player can move that truck away. Slaz is going to go for the revive. 141 in position. Mystic and Psycho there. 141 will not lay down and die, I tell you. They have the trank barrier back up. They might be 2-0 down, but they just don't care. They're not going out of EuroCup without a fight. 5:43 on the clock. Gambit, Luger, frag. Slaz coming in with the MP40. Grenade coming in from Mystic. Nicely done by 141. Mopping up this Helix team. They will be furious. They have just been robbed of a very fast time. Not only have they been robbed of it, but they've been embarrassed by it. What could have been a 5-minute time. Whoa, they come in from Squiz, sending the engineer orbital. What could have been a very fast time is not fast at all now. This is a slow time here on SW Gold Rush, and they're being punished by the fact they only have 1 engineer. Finish the job, get a second engineer, goddammit, man. There is Raptor, they have their second engineer. 1 down, Dynamite planted once again, and now here comes the Axis respawn with 26 seconds on that Dynamite. Will they finally be able to get that truck barrier blown and the truck away? The clock is ticking, excuse me, as Cross goes through. 4 minutes and 50 seconds on the clock. Gambit making his way through. There is Slaz going through. Cross with his full fire coming in. 141 still will not die. 6. They're on the defuse as well. He's going to go forward. Squiz is going to cover him at every second chance. 1. Boom! Defuse! Not going to happen. Support fire from Mystic only takes down Cross. And Slaz just sends this game into pure euphoria for the 141 fans. They will not let this one die. They will not give up without a fight. Slaz down, then taken out by Squiz's team frag grenade. That could be crucial here. Raptor going to go forward. Dynamite going to go in. No, it's not. Raptor going to be down. Give. Crest not quick enough in on the right. They need their second engineer. It is going to be who? I don't see him. And it's going to be pushing forward from Mystic, going to get cut down on the bridge by Raz. Raz is going to go through. Helix are not liking this one bit. Dynamite is yellow, going to go through. Riddler dropped down. He needs a revive. The Dynamite is yellow, but he got picked up in the back by one player. It was Squid with the Luga frag. Nicely done. And now they will go in. Helix Riddler has put the Dynamite down. 3:53 on the clock. Where is Slaz? Again, you just expect him to be on that Dynamite. Mystic is there as well. He's going to make his way up to the bridge. We spy Slaz. He's coming forward. He's dropped finally. Squirrel is there as always to revive him. Like a pesky squirrel stuck up his rectum, reviving him at every cost. 10 seconds on it. Slaz cut down. Squirrel there again for yet another revive. He's on the defuse. 7. Grenade for Raz. Double kill. And finally they're going to get it. It's going to go boom. Tick, tick, boom. Dynamite frag going in on the team. And that truck will move through. 3 minutes and 20 seconds to go on the clock. 141 have finally been breached at the very last. But the landmines are going down. Helix cannot get this truck away fast enough. Fire effect in. Landmine blows. Raz AE. Double tops and frag between them. Riddler is a Panther Faust in position. He's going to move that truck away. Waiting on the Axis respawn any second now. Here come the 141 self-kills. Riddler just leans out to the left of that truck. What is he going to do? Go for the spawn kill or go for the truck? I would say go for the truck. A one-man Squirrel who's chasing him. He is going to do exactly that. He's got grenades out. He's in trouble. Squirrel's going to stop him. Oh, nicely done by Squirrel. And 141 put more time on the clock. And Helix must be thinking, God damn it, man. They have been trying so hard. They have pushed forward in ways. You know, they had this game in 5 minutes. They really did. And now, with 2 minutes and 30 seconds to go, 6 players are desperately trying to get that truck forward and away. It is passing former truck barrier 2. It is making its way towards the yellow brick road, finally. And it will get away out of that door right now. And the clock has been set to 12 minutes and 47 seconds. You have to ask yourself, what the hell does that gap given 19,000 to 18,000? That was so close. Pawn Stars versus Warning. Pawn Stars also showing their never say die attitude. They will not give up. They will not give up yet at all. And it has to be said that there's been a lot of great games tonight. Soft versus Gods was full of action. This one is full of action, and the other one. So again, those who spam X5 saying ET is dead. I cite the amount of listeners that are on this cast as being pretty impressive for a game that's apparently dead. I cite the amount of ETTV slots available being pretty impressive for a game that is apparently dead. And I cite the fact that we got 355 damn replies to the European All-Stars Returns thread being pretty impressive for a game that is apparently dead. Dead my left rectum. Here we go. It is 141 versus Helix, and we're going to get this one underway once again with 3, 2, 1. Here we go. It is 2-0 to Helix, but Helix have to hold on for a very, very long time right here against the 141 side, buoyed by the fact that they denied Helix at every turn on that last defense. And now we will see whether 141 want this enough. Raz down by former teammate Squirrel. Squirrel going to push him forward. Squirrel is having a blinder right here. Make it 2 frags of Squirrel. Push him forward. Raptor says, I care a lot. And down Squirrel there. Slaz picked up, and the players have tapped out on that side entrance push. Riddler with a landmine frag dropped in on Gambit. It's not going to make his way in through this front entrance. Second is going to try and hold him off, and will do so nicely with the MP40 bullets riled all over his face. Raptor coming in, and here come the big respawn from 141. It's going to be 3 to the front, 1 to the side. Cross coming in with a frag on Riddler already. Cross dropped by Chris, and now they'll push forward. 3 to that main entrance. It's going to be Slaz to lead the charge in. He jumps over the landmine nicely, drops down. Both medics picked up and dropped down nicely by Raz, and they get it. Brilliantly done. And AE is there to put those landmines back. They have everything in position again, and they're back where they need to do it. And nicely done by Helix there. They were on the verge of big trouble as the engineer and medic jumped over the top. And they made it they made it over those landmines, but now they're going to push 5 players up through the back. Make it 1. Frag coming in with 1 frag, 2 frag, AE makes it 3, but they're not gibbed at all. 5 players siege towards that truck. Engineers drop down, not going to get gibbed either. 3rd engineer goes forward. 1 revive, 2 revive, 3 revive, 4. In they go. Tank is away, and 141 have medic chained it out of there. And now it will be down to Helix to desperately try to get that barrier up, otherwise they're in problems. Riddler is there. Riddler doesn't deal with problems. Riddler only deals with solutions. Clanbase ETTV reconnects. If you're having a problem with that ETTV, go to www.gamestv.org and look at the many others. And I have been told that they are P-stars and not porn stars. they seem to think this very important. Well, I've seen videos of Ravenous. He's a porn star, goddammit. 10 minutes and 43 seconds on the clock. 141. It is theirs to lose as they siege forward. Double Thompson kills coming in, but Squiz and Cross have been avenged by Chris as they make their way through. It's going to be Raz push on forward, drop in Slaz. Through they will go. They will try to get this construction back up. The tank is just far forward though, and it's not going to happen. The tank can get damaged right on that right on the slope, but they could not put the barrier up. They could not deny their opponents an extra 30 seconds. Allied side have that command post up as well. Riddler just going to have to dynamite it. Soldier covered up. Sometimes you just have to play it old school. Dynamite the command post. Stop them from getting that thing up. But here we go. Grenades down on towards that truck. It will push around and under the balcony, and Mystic will go around to the left-hand side. He goes down and in towards the former marketplace where Chris is lying away from him. He will surround him with MP40 bullets and drop him. That truck barrier is not up either. Dynamite is still not planted by Riddler up at the command post. He was up there, he looked at it, and then he decided, self-kill. And now with 9 minutes and 45 seconds to go, every second counts here for Helix as they drop down, grenade forward. It's not done the damage, but there is a fire effect right on the peak of that bridge. It may cause mayhem there, or it may miss everyone. Chris coming in with one, Mystic and Slaz on the other side. Chris makes it two with the MP40 dropping him, and now we have big problems as the Jag Panther edges towards the bridge, still with enough in it, still with enough oomph, with enough petrol. It was not involved with the explosion at Hertfordshire Fuel Depot just yesterday, and it will blow that door wide open. And now it will be grenade come around from Gambit. Gambit trying to go for the spawn frag here on his own. Rapidus in, and he pushes through. Finally, Gambit is dropped by Raz after a down Raptor twice, and Helix now to get positions up. They have to play this just like 141 did. They have to be annoying. They have to be in your face. They have to be here. They have to be there. They have to have landmines in the correct place. They have to have a good fire for effect down. They have to get that barrier up. They have to not allow the gold out easily. They have to stop 141 playing, and they can. It's going to be a tough deal. Slaz pushing forward with the rifle. Dropping one. Squares dropped by AE's MP40. 141 going to edge their way through. Raptor coming in with his own MP40 dropping Slaz. And Helix might just have themselves enough time to get their positions up. Cross is going to edge his way through spawn. Mystic and Cross both down. Second double Luger frag going forward. But Second's in trouble here. Danger, Will Robinson. The three medics are reviving. And Second is going to get pummeled down. Is he finally? Yes, by the three of them. Axis respawn charging out. They're going to finish Cross off nicely. One made it back. It is Mystic. Clan leader El Supreme. Going to make his way back through. He's going to charge down Second. Riddler's going to allow the time for him to get the to met himself up, and Riddler will finish the job on Mystic, and that piece of trouble is over. But Squiz is going to try and cause another one. Second dropping him. Squiz, my man of the match, 4-1-4-1 so far. And the match all over, I don't know. But Cross and Psych, and they're pushing forward. The crossfire is not allowed. It is not working. 141 are being allowed to go over the bank courtyard. 7 minutes and 48 seconds on this clock as AE will drop Cross. He has to get the gears. Gears are all important in the way 141 are playing right now. They are medic heavy. Up the yin-yang, there is a medic. Gambit is there, dropped down. Slaz with a rifle and a Garand frag. Picking up Second there as well. Mystic and Slaz have made their way through Axis respawn area. Slaz, though, down to 58 feet. Mystic cut off. And Slaz is now going to have to go for some form of spawn frag rather than go it alone. He can't do it alone with 58 feet. Rifle loaded. Oh, bye-bye head. And Slaz has lost his head. Chris coming in with a sublime double thumping frag. Mystic knocked him through spawn. Mystic going to get challenged up down the rear. And Squiz is there as well. Riddler, Chris, collect those frag. Dropping up another one. Two more 141 players going to make their way across through the bank courtyard to the right-hand side where the truck is being. Psych and Cross both picked up. A and Raz in business. 7 minutes and 2 seconds on the clock. 7 minutes and 2 seconds to hold for dear life for Helix. They're doing it. They're playing the way they have to be. They're being dogged. They're being resilient. They're playing this crazy gang style mentality that they have to. Self-kills coming forward. There they go. Dropping down the 141 side are going to lead this charge forward against a fully loaded, non-existent crossfire from the Helix side. Mystic pushing forward through spawn. Dropped down by Second. He's having a very strong game in spawn. But the rest of the team are going to push through. Why? One player is going through spawn and the rest of the team are not. I don't understand. But 6 minutes and 27 seconds on the clock. Cross going forward. Psych dropping the Thompson frag in. Riddler down. Now it's going to be grenade through. Second double grenade on the bridge from Squiz and Slaz. From Squiz and Slaz. And Mystic can go through. And now it'll be Second on the respawn, finishing up the MP40 drop on Mystic. This heavy allied side cannot get anywhere. There were frags down in the bank, but it was not enough. 6 minutes and 6 seconds on the clock. Is this to be? A 5 medic and 1 engineer onslaught just down. And that's only because they're giving. If Helix were to stop giving, this game would be over in 79 seconds. But they are! 3 quick frags coming in, 3 quick gibs coming in, and now they toss the grenade down underneath the bridge. Squiz just can't get out in time. Acrobatic revive coming in from Mystic. The push is through under the bridge. 5:54 on the clock. It's going to be Squiz and Cross and Mystic making their way through. They drop one. Squiz instant on the revive, but all 3 of them still remain. They push forward. Good revive by the 1-4-1 side. Mystic finally down. Making Cross self-kill. Squiz last man standing. Grenade. Jihad! 5x2. Riddler in second just blown away, and Squiz is the last man standing as he pushes through Spawn. Pistol out. Chris is finally going to put an end to that little piece of nonsense of double grenade against Spawn. Brilliantly done though, and that has opened up the Helix defense. Slad cut down. Gib, 1-4-1 have made their way around the back of the bank. There is a hole that Mystic wants to exploit. Mystic and Psych charge down. Raz drops. Now they're going to go for the gold. Mystic on his own in that gold bank. He has one behind it. Psych double teamed out of there. Brilliantly done. But Helix are in a bit of a mess. They're all over the place. Riddler's going to push forward. Self-kill coming in from the Axis side any moment as Riddler will edge his way through. Surely going to pull out a grenade. Just going to self-kill. And that was a bit of a waste. Now, 4:46 on the clock. It can be done. This is anyone's ball game right now. They're going to edge their way through. There is Slaz making his way around to the right-hand side. He's going to edge through towards the front. Slaz and Mystic coming with crucial frags here. They might just have this. They've cut through the crossfire. Psych, Cross, all coming in with the frags. They're going to push towards this gold. There's nothing to stop them. Psych has not collected the gold. The rest of the 1-4-1 side have all edged through and are in spawn camping positions. This is anyone's game? I think not. And now it is going to be Psych to take that gold the long way, the safe way, and make it out of there as much as he can. Gambit double grenade. There they're going to push forward. And Helix finally will bow out of this one, unless... No, it's going to happen. Slaz with the Garand to the face of AE. That goal will be dropped in the back of the bank any second now. So team frags are in it. I'm not understanding that confusion, but Psych will put it in the back. And that will be that for this map. 2-2 is going to be the score at the end of this, unless they can push forward and get this truck built. It's not. They are finally moving that truck away. Raptor coming in with 1 and 2 frags, and they will edge through rightfully from Slaz right in the thick of things, just destroying that defense. 3:44. Had Helix not wasted so much time on their offense, they would have won that. No doubt about that. That will be 4-0, and Helix will cite numerous difficulties in getting that truck away. And 1-4-1 will cite their dogged resilience of stopping that truck from getting away as winning that map. It is 2-2, ladies and gentlemen. We wanted an exciting game. We got it. Boy, have we got it. GG's will be coming out any second now as that truck is pulled further and further away past the truck slope up towards the exit point and will make its way along the yellow brick road. 3 minutes exactly on the clock. And they did it with plenty to spare in the end, but it was just that one final attack. They did not look like they were going to do it at all. But one attack cut through the defense pretty pristinely there. Looking at the damage given, HX actually came in with a lot more damage given. Individually, top fragger there, wow, 7,400 damage per second, who had it blind again, 46-41 there, top fragger, nicely done. Interesting game is the word said by Psych, no doubt. And we are going to go to a decider map, and unfortunately, with my inability to restart, with my inability to do anything and play any sound, I'm screwed. So we could just sit and chill, and let's talk about you. How's it going? God, I wish I could do something. Maybe I could, plug my iPod in and just play it along down the microphone. That would be a great way of passing the time. I don't know what the decider map is, so we're gonna have to commentate on the whole situation of getting a decider, and this is usually the perfect opportunity to get some form of a break, but I'm not gonna get it. I don't know what I've done. What have I done? I look at my mixer, and I see everything looking fine. Everything unmuted. It's picking up stereo mixer. It's doing what it should be doing. And yet, it's picking up my mic. That's the crazy thing. You guys can still hear me waffling away. The options are SW Ice, Radar, SW Oasis, Radar, Ice, and Supply Depot 2. 1-4-1 have eliminated Radar. It passes along. What will Helix eliminate? Of the 3, someone eliminate Ice. I hate Ice with a passion. Yes, Helix have eliminated Ice. We like them even more. It's SW Oasis and Supply Depot 2 with 1-4-1 to eliminate SW Oasis out. We play Supply Depot. God, have we not seen enough of Supply Depot? I mean, come on. Wire at the back, have you checked it? It's just, apparently there's a new magazine coming out monthly with the ins and outs of ET. Support it. iStar Monthly. I've been spammed like hell. And I've been kicked from the server. Great. Either way. Yeah, oh, the server password has changed. Nice. I wonder if I have time for a restart. Who knows? Perhaps I could get lucky and have a restart. Let's just maybe try that right now. Actually no, because then, we lose listeners. So that's another bad idea. So, I'm angry. I'm very angry that I broke my PC. Again. And again. So, let's try and work out what that password is. Is this speaker cable plugged in properly? Yeah. You see, look. Right now, we can see the bars going up and down when I speak. So I'm going to put a song on. I'm going to put, Rob Douglas Club to Death on. And we hear nothing. The bars don't go up and down. I hear nothing through my speakers. And I don't know why. Inside the Game returns to ET with Helix versus 1for1. And it played. God, I'm an idiot. We'll be right back here on Inside the Game. This is Rob Dugan and Club Together. This is going to be another one of those TosspoT is an idiot mode. Connect in fine when I speak. So I'm going to put a song on. I'm going to put, Rob Douglas Club to Death on. We hear nothing. The bars don't go up and down. I hear nothing through my speakers. And I don't know why. I just don't know what I've done. Everything's plugged in fine. In theory, I could hear myself talking to myself because I have my mic unmuted. It's just not playing it. Whoa! Go back. I don't know what I did. I just selected a song and it played. God, I'm an idiot. We'll be right back here on Inside the Game. This is Rob Dugan and Club Together. This is going to be another one of those TosspoT is an idiot moments where signs out the BNC, gets raped, that sort of thing. Wait, it won't play that song. I don't understand. It won't play an MP3. It'll play a WMA. Well, you're getting that, so I can take a drink. Well, I got a break, so I'm happy. I might not be able to bring back any game sounds whatsoever. Oh, wait, game sounds. Hurrah! Thank the Lord. Deck the halls with bells of holly, tra-la-la-la-la-la-la, blah blah blah. We have game sounds. Listen to that. Bang, 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 and all those fun stuffs. Server disconnected, invalid password. I hate you. This is not happening. You get game sounds and then you get kicked off the server. That's the kind of thing that happens. But, what are you going to do? We're back. And I remember the other password. Oh yes. We have game sounds. It only took 2 maps, and it only took me playing a song that Rue didn't like. But we have it. Look, you can hear this man jumping. And in fact, the game sounds could be too loud. That could be one problem that I have not... Yeah, but then I have... Oh no, they're not too loud. They're at a good level. So, we're good. If the game sounds are too loud, please tell me, and I will adjust them accordingly. But we have players connecting, we have ETTV reconnecting. We're almost good to go in the deciding map in what has been an enthralling contest. Absolutely enthralling. There is no other superlative to describe what we have witnessed. This... Excuse me. I have to cough. But this has been a game... And I really meant to mute my mic then. This has been a game... a dead game. How many times have you seen Swaps post on XII? ET is dead. Well, for a dead game, we have a lot of listeners. For a dead game, we have a lot of viewers. For a dead game, we have one hell of an advert for a bloody great game. Now, we are at 2-2. The score is 2-2. Braundorf was taken in some style by Helix. They looked like they were up against it. 7 minutes was set by the 1for1 side. Pretty middle of the road time. 1for1 pushed. Didn't look like they were going to get it. Stuck at the first stage. Push. And they got it. Helix did, of course. And they took that first map. They went 2 up. Helix then started on the Allied side on SW Gold Rush, and they were doing well. That come the 5-minute mark, they were pushing for the gold. It looked like it was only a matter of time, and now I have the hiccups. before they were going to get that gold away, the truck away, and we might have been looking at a 4-0 Helix score. Well, in true Helix fashion, it wasn't quite that simple. We were looking at a 7 minutes later, so a 12-minute time, that they could not defend. They were only able to defend for 9 minutes, and it was those 3 minutes where they huffed and puffed and Slaz diffused that dynamite down, where they could get absolutely nowhere. Okay, 2-2, we moved to Supply Depot, a fifth arena for a ton. Yeah, thank you, Gore. You're an idiot, but we love you regardless. I don't know what it is. I wonder if I can play an MP3 player now. An MP3. Yeah, look, I can play an MP3. I can play a crap one. I don't know what it is. I guess I have to play a WMA through, because I mistakenly pressed the WMA for it to work. No, I don't know. But I can play an advert again. We'll be right back.
So, like, I wanted to get a game server because my current one sucked, and I was like, I would sell my soul for a low thing. And then this voice came out of nowhere and was like,
I've got a game server for cheap.
and then I was like, yeah, and he was like,
Yes, give me your soul.
and I was all like, who are you? And he said,
GameDemons.net. We've got low-cost servers for the seriously elite gamers such as yourself.
so I asked him, I said, do you provide highly customizable, high-performance Unreal Tournament, Counter-Strike, and Doom 3 servers with an easy-to-use interface at low prices? And he said,
Yep.
and that's when the pink elephant on my shoulder exploded, and I got a Game Damon server. GameDemons.net has low-paying, high-performance gaming servers. They hooked me up. They'll hook you up too. GameDemons.net.
Make sure you go and visit them, GameDemons.net. This week, Inside the Game will be live from the CPL Winter and from the Chinese Internet Gaming event live from Shanghai at the same time. You can go, stock up right now, because I can tell you the supermarkets around the world will be running out of popcorn and Coke and Diet Coke. They'll definitely be running out of Diet Coke and Pringles and Wheat Thins if you're in the States. And just sit down and enjoy ITG. You know, if you're in Europe, you might need to adjust your sleeping pattern somewhat, but you've got plenty of time to do that. We're coming up to the Christmas holidays, so that should not be a problem. We will be live with 2 video streams. One from China, one from Dallas, and it just will simply be a stunning. The CPL Winter kicks off this Thursday with Quake 4. We will only be covering the Quake 4 tournament, and we're just, truly going back to the old school with DJ Wheat, with Trillion, and with the names on the show, with the truly brilliant players that are going to be at that event. It proves it will be mouth-watering, no doubt about it. But at that very same time, Red Eye and myself will be over in China, enduring the freezing cold of China, and casting the CIG event, which is CS 1.6 and Warcraft 3. That Warcraft 3 tournament is just stacked with stunning players. However, I'm hoping they don't ready up too quickly, because I had to go. I have a slight funny story here. Oh, bugger, they are going to ready up. When I had to get my visa to go to China, it was a bit of a problem. Red Eye had no problem getting his. He came with me. He was right in front of me in the line. He got his, no problem. No restrictions. 3 months, come and go, nothing stapled to his visa at all. Bugger, we're going to play. Someone remind me to tell you the visa story at halftime in this round, because it's a good one. I might get arrested. I could get shot. Either way, here we go. The deciding map. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Someone remind me to tell you the visa story at halftime in this round, because it's a good one. I might get arrested. I could get shot. Either way, here we go. The deciding map. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Helix versus one4one. We are go with Helix. one4one pushing forward. Clan-based ETTV has disconnected. I would suggest using one of the other 500 ETTV slots that are available to you. Support fire launch for one hand shot's already gone in from Ram, connecting. Support fire in. 5 back down. Ran the K43. Helix on the defensive, trying to hold on. They have to hold on, because they know that this is one4one now with the momentum. Artillery in from Raptor. Has that map change slowed things down, because one4one had taken the momentum when they took Gold Rush. They were really in a position there to go forward and claim victory for their team, for their country. But no, it's not to be. Mystic pushing down to the bottom level. one4one still going for Raptor downs. Mystic the engineer on the bottom level. Listen to those game sounds lovely. stuff. Sight going through. Dynamite yellow on the bottom level. Allies like up in the 4 bunker. Win 50
Dynamite
seconds.
planted.
That's shambolic, Helix. How
Dynamite
much do you
planted.
want to play in EuroCup? Because that first stage was example number 1 of someone that wants to play in Open Cup Division DH Bravo. Well, here we go. DH Bravo. Well, anyway, as they push through, it is going to be Raz and the command post comes up. Raz, AE, and Chris going to set up the command post crossfire. They're going to lay it down towards the front entrance, which is about to blow. 3, 2, 1, boom! 13 minutes and 40 seconds. That truck is going to be pushed forward from Squiz, no problem there. And now, in the tunnels are locked up, and they self-kill, and 5 of them funnel out of that front entrance. 13:30 on the clock. They need to get this down, this lockdown quickly. Helix need to put minutes on the board on the second stage, otherwise they're in trouble. Mystic raining on top of the frag has dropped Riddler. They're going to lie in wait. Gambit is coming through. Raptor with the MP40. Riddler landmine. Raz MP40. Raz coming back though. Slaz coming back, sorry, with his own rifle nade. They can't get the gift. 141. Possibly the best medicing team I've seen in a long time. Support fights off a long way forward. That's forced 141 forward. Either they're going to get this or they're not on this attack. A in second say you're not. Rifle nade going forward. Mystic doesn't care what they say. Raz going through. Cross is going to pick up the site. Can't get his engineer back. And he's gift from the back. Helix. Yeah, 141 might be the best medicing side, but Helix is the best giving side, goddammit. They know what they're doing here. And the double revive comes in at the command post. They have not give Psych. He's a Cobalt Ops. Oh, what have I just said? That's the Shoutcaster's curse. They had to give the Cobalt Ops, and they didn't. Now they've picked him up. He tossed the satchel charge forward in towards that command post. He pressed the button. It went, and boom, it did not go as he was cut down, but Dynamite in on the main entrance. It's Mystic. Flies out. Oh, rifle nade coming over on the right-hand side. Mystic blown away, but in comes Slash. Double rifle nade. Riddler might just have saved 141. Helix here, and might just have condemned 141 to another season of dismay. That was stunning stuff. 1, 2, tie your shoe. It didn't matter what happened. He was on that right-hand side with a rifle nade. Launched that rifle nade in towards that big gate, and he connected. Psych now is going to put that command post down and out for the count. 12 minutes exactly on the clock. What Helix have to buck up. They have to, keep the minutes going up on this clock. They have to get to a fact where you're at 9 to 10 minutes when that dynamite is blowing on the depot gate. Right now they're at 11:46, so the time is not with them. Slaz 1, 2, Psych, Squiz coming in. 5 perfect down on that main entrance. That's what they need. ETPV is all fine, says the admin. All fine. And Slaz is going to put that dynamite down on the East Depot wall. They go through, and they're going to drop that dynamite down. It's going to be a dynamite on the main entrance. It is yellow. Slaz is going to push forward and try and get it. Is no one going to stop him? And the dynamite is through. And now with 11 minutes and 22 seconds, they get it in. And they did not agree with my estimation on the time. They did not like that idea of 10 minutes or 9 minutes. Slaz is going to toss a grenade down. 20 seconds on that dynamite. The engineer has been plucked out of midair and in. And with 15 seconds to go, 141 pile through. Chris 1, Chris 2. Nicely done. Helix have a double MP40 frag connected. But here come 141. Coming up with 1 and 2. The second, though, going to stop that rush with his own grenade. And now we have AE just dropping away. Support fire launched over that gate. The truck is in position. 10 minutes and 52 seconds. Helix need to be putting on 10 minutes. You want 10 minutes or more on Supply Depot. No more, no less. 10 minutes you have to get. You have to be getting into double figures. That would see Helix holding on for another 5 full minutes or more. Second, and Raz coming in with 1 and 2, doing half the job. Mystic is going to finish off the rest of it. Mystic now challenged down from the right-hand side. Helix caught in 2 minds whether they want to fall back or whether they want to go for a half fallen back defense, and 141 are punishing them here because the early frag went to 141 in this push. Psych and Kroz coming in with a double Thompson frags. Helix have capitulated in front of our very eyes. Gambit pushing forward to that top level now with the MP40 in hand of one of the Helix players that he sacrificed. Allied truck is in position. Slaz is going to push the big red button, and they've got it. 141 pushing through, and Helix, what have you done? You've given us a great opportunity for a great game, and you've thrown it all away. 9:57 on the clock. They're going to push that gold crate down into the back of that truck. Is anyone going to get it away? Oh, Gambit's there. Almost unchallenged. The truck has moved in. It can still be done. 4 minutes you've got to hold this truck for. Get us into double figures, and we have a real game on. 3 1-for-1 players. Siege now to the right-hand side. Not going to matter. Self-kills come forward. Now is not the time for a self-kill. The truck, every second that truck moves is a second you are coming closer going out of EuroCup 12. But Here comes Squiz, going towards the back of that truck. He has only HE to challenge down. He's going to get fracked down on the back. Oh, no, Cross comes in and saves Squiz at the rear. And now with 9:23 on the clock, the truck moves. The truck edges away. It's going to pass the East Depot wall, and one4one will edge and this truck further and further away. This is not good news for Helix. They can still do it, but this is looking diabolical. Support fires tossed down towards that main entrance. At game 3, support fires. 1, 2, 3. Boom! Raz will claim 2. So 1 MP40 frag is gone, but that has slowed down that truck. Slaz is back in that truck, though. He's plucked up in the middle. He's not even thrown down. He's just rubbing it in their faces, and Raz takes off his face. Forward support fire launch forward from the allied side. They're going to come up from that command post to try and hold this off. More support fire down. Helix's time in EuroCup 12 is ticking away as one4one edge towards this 4-2 victory that they picked up against UQ. And it looks like they'll pick up against the Helix here. The clock will be set to 6 minutes and 30 seconds, or 29 seconds. It can be done. It must be done if we are to see anything like what we look like we were going to get. Anyway, visa story. So we're going to China tomorrow. I leave tomorrow at 4:30 on my way to China. And I need to get myself a visa to go to China. Yeah, what else? And this visa, Red Eye gets his visa, no problem. However, on my visa, they staple this little sticker. The holder of this visa is kindly reminded that the visa issued is not a journalist visa. Anyone holding the visa is not allowed to cover any event or report in China. I can say if you're shoutcasting, you are covering an event. And therefore, I could get shot or killed, and it's only for 8 days. They don't want me in that country any longer than humanly possible. Red Eye gets a 3-month visa. Mine is restricted to 8 days. In, out, and go. Here we go. We are fight with one4one knowing that this game is theirs to lose. 6:22 already on the clock as it ticks away. Helix must push. They must be perfect. Riddler with a phantom, a hop, a skip, a jump, a boom! 1 down, psych down, and out for the count. Not good enough. We need more than 1 on that push. But Raz is coming through. He's not going to give his former teammates an easy ride. Pushing around from the right-hand side. Gambit coming with 1, 2, Squiz 3, Cross 4, Mystic 5, Artillery raining forward, and one4one have this locked down. 5 minutes and 58 seconds on the clock. AE coming with the grenade. HE is Counter-Strike, sorry. And AE self-kills after getting the grenade and Thompson frag. one4one will push forward. Where is that? And now they will go through. Squiz is going to go up the tunnels and go for a self-kill any second now. I won't repeat how much I hate self-kills on this map. It just causes you problems because Squirrels left a big gaping hole. They're going to go through here. If they have the Panda Belt, they may get it. I think they missed it. Oh, Riddler, 2 team kills. Oh, Riddler has just ended Helix's opportunity in EuroCup 12. I wish I could just instant replay that right there. You have Raptor in second, Engineer and Medic in position for the Dynamite. Raptor is now in position. Dynamite Yellow going to go for the arm and will get it.
Dynamite
so,
planted.
Raptor in second, in position. They finished off the remaining Axis players. And boom! Panzerfaust comes in from their own team game set match. Chris coming forward. Allied side capping that full bunker as the Axis team get it back. They have not given up. Raptor with something right up in sight. Dynamite has 14 seconds left to go. They need to pull this truck down. Don't let it get dogged down by a truck. Get the truck, Helix. Push through. The Dynamite is going to blow. 7 seconds on it. And now one4one are in position. It still can be done. It still is not over. As they go on through. It is Slaz to make his way forward. As they go on. The truck is still not. Now it's moving. Mortar round coming from Riddler. Double frag. Psych and Mystic still going. one4one lose another player. Raptor coming in. There's a self-kill. Are they going to get the command post unchallenged? I see no one at the command post from the Axis team. Helix once again will not say die. Will not give up. Dynamite Yellow on the depot gate. Dynamite grenade tossed down. Raptor in no man's land. Now the grenades come forward. Hey, he's going to finish off. He's taking shots from the right hand side. Dynamite planted on the main entrance. Artillery raiding in from Throws. That's going to stop any engineer getting to it, but it's also blown away the Helix players. 24 seconds on that Dynamite. It ticks away, and here come the reinforcements. Grenade tossed down. Mystic waits. Mystic shot. Mystic down. Mystic dead. Second coming in with that Thompson frag. 4 minutes exactly to go. Game on, my friend. And the Dynamite goes through. Support fire is in. Slaz grenaded. No medics coming in. The artillery's in position. Get the command post. Push forward. Have they got that command post? They have not. The Axis team have that. They need to get that command post, but it's unvital at this stage. Here come Helix. Helix have the spawn time on their side. Riddler cut down right as the Axis team spawn. They don't have it on their side. And now one4one can set up. But this game is not over. The fat lady is not singing. The German team of Helix will not give up. And my God, what a game we have here. Helix pushing forward with Raz on the truck. You've got to love this game. You've got to say, What can generate more excitement than this? They push through with Raz. The truck is coming forward to that main entrance. With it will in fact give them some cover if they're to use it. It has stopped right in that main gate. That'll give them cover to push forward as a unit to get down to that gate. Command post constructed for the Allied side. The East Depot wall is blown. Next on the list is West. It's blown as well. They're ticking off the objectives here, but the big one still remains. That big red button in the sky can still not be pressed as one4one have the whole truck area locked down. You have 2 more attacks here. That is it. And it's going to be second to lead that charge forward. He's trying to... Wow. By second. Thanks for playing. And now they're going to push around the back. Chris has made his way all around the back. Can he back rage them? Wow, the back is not built. If Chris were clever, he could get an engineer in here and they could get this back up. And they could get an engineer up the back. Slaz is going to push forward. He's going to go for the back and he will build it. So, no, not to happen. Here it comes for Helix. Last chance saloon and EuroCup 12. And they push. Second going in through the side entrance. He jumps into Squiz. And Squiz says thank you very much. And now Chris is going to get cut down as he edges that truck forward towards the back entrance. It's not going to happen. 2 minutes and 12, one4one self-kill. It could still do it. It's still possible if they do it right now. Support fire launched over that wall, cross double support fire, and that may be the double support fire from Hell's Helix's assault. It's going to push through with second in the front entrance. Psych is there. Gambit with the MP40, and that may just be that. Riddler in on the main entrance, rifle nade across. Helix had their chance. Nicely done, though. They gave us a game, and now as they push through the main entrance, 1 forward, 2 forward, 3 forward, 4 down, and they go for the revive. They have not got an engineer up to do this, though, and that is going to cost them big time, unless there is to be an engine respawning. 5 traffic in on the main entrance, 135. You need about 80 seconds to get that truck away. That 80 seconds ends very shortly. Chris is pushing forward to that top level. He's going to try and clear it for someone. Squirrel is there with the grenade through. Chris is in trouble. He's tossing his own grenade forward. 120. There's the 80-second mark that you need to get that truck away. Squiz almost taken out there, but not to be. Riddler pushing forward. They're still going to try. Never say die. Love this team as they push forward. Garand frag from Riddler. They're going to go through. He's going to have to do this construction all on its own. Slaz is in that main window. Raz is going to cover it up. They're going to push the big red button. Are they? Yes. Finally, they're going to press the big red button. Slaz with the grenade has got it. That goal is going to move onto the truck right now. Oh dear God, this game is not over. Goal down, back of the truck. Chris thrown down, reviving on his engine, on his field ops in that truck. They're betting themselves up. Cycle's going to try and stop them. They cannot get this truck away fast enough, and it is not going to happen. Or is it? Pushing forward from the back. Raz challenging forward. He's got 1 player to go. Psych there. Raz not phased by the pressure. 2 one4one players charging him down. Raz going to go forward on a pistol. 1 down. Not going to happen. There comes another Helix players. 30 seconds. It is surely all over. Surely right now. This is game set match. 25 seconds. Good game, well played, Paul. And Helix will bow out of EuroCup. But God, did they give us a EuroCup. What a game. Helix go out of the group stage. one4one progress with UQ. And that, ladies and gentlemen, sets up UQ versus Idol, a.k.a. Parodia versus U96D. A repeat of last season's EuroCup final in the very first knockout stage. What a game we have had. Ladies and gentlemen, you're with Inside the Game.